So I'm at the zoo right now, and I haven't talked about barriers for a long time, but there's been a major situation going on here today. It's a good thing I came for an extra walk this week because first thing, I went to Gorillas. There's a guy trying to coax the silverback Jonesy down by beating his chest, which gets him really worked up. But of course, there's no signage not to do that. Then I go over to Black Rhino, and there's a guy hanging his kid over the barrier. I mean, the kid's not even standing on the barrier. His legs are dangling into the enclosure. So security comes, about 15 keepers come by, but the guy had already moved on. Anytime, you report something, by the time they get there, they've moved on. So continue on my walk. I get to Black Bears. Same guy comes up, so I stand there because I know he's going to stand on the barriers. What does he do? Stands his kid on the barriers. Let me tell you what happens when this happens. Here comes the train. The fucker is on the train right now. Anyway, I can't tell what that's going on. Okay. Anyway, so of course I called security again. Called security 3 times today. So I called security again, and keeper comes over, and he's looking for the guy. By the time security follows up, the guy's now on the train, I see. So I said to them, they're on the train now. And the one security guard was going to head on over there, and then the other security guard stopped her and said, no, leave it alone, or something like that. So then I'm like pissed now and trying to figure out how to handle this. So, because I'm not talking to people anymore, because people are just jerks, and I'm not getting involved with that unless they're like physically, touching another animal to harm it. Then I'll jump into action. But other than that, what can I do? This is on the zoo director, because I've been complaining about this. If you look back to my YouTube videos, I've been complaining about this for, gosh, has to be, I think 15 years now, 14 years, something like that. Anyway, so security goes by, and I said to the guy, so you're not going to wait and talk to him when he gets off the train? He says, no, because we didn't see anything. Oh, they're never going to see anything. What is the point of having a reporting number to report stuff if they're never going to actually see things in action? By the time they get there, people are done. They move on. Unless it's some real big taunting situation. But doing this kind of stuff, they're just going to get them. Let me just tell you what the problem is with all of this. God, I can't get away from the train with all the noise. Did I go up here? Yeah, I did. Sorry. I'm trying to get my walk in, but oh my God, now the water is going crazy over here at Penguins. Anyway, let me tell you what the problem is, if you can hear me. The problem is this. There are people flailing all over the zoo. Not just our zoo, but other zoos too, because that's the nature of people. They don't pay the hell attention what they're doing. They let their kids run wild. So here's a scenario, which is the extreme scenario, I admit, but a scenario that could happen. So these people who are standing with their kids either sitting or standing or dangling over barriers, especially with code red animals, which the black rhino and the black bears are, this is what happens. Somebody runs into them, a bunch of kids are flailing around, and they accidentally bump into the parent or the guardian, whoever's holding the kid, or someone with a stroller comes up and doesn't pay attention, bangs into them, whatever, something startles them, whatever the scenario. They accidentally lose grip of their kid. Kid falls on the other side of the barrier. Now the kid is in there, freaked out, flailing around on the other side, And all there is like a 3-foot area, and then it falls right into the grottos, or the moats, I should say. And then what happens? The target team comes out with their rifles and they shoot our animals dead. They get a bullet to the head. Our bears, our rhinos, and our animal loses its life because some asshole can't keep their kids off the fucking barriers. It's outrageous. Hi, Kahati. Are you going to take a nap, Kahati? Want to see the people in my rant video? There, Kahati. Kahati says, I'm safe over here. Well, Kahati should have a better situation here because they put up these things here because people, these additional bar things, I don't know, my hand is not showing, these additional little wires. They put those up because people were standing on his barrier, but people stick their kids through that barrier. I see it. So again, our animals will lose their lives because of assholes who can't follow the rules. So this is all on Director Tanya Peterson. The woman needs to go. I've been complaining about it, like I said, for umpteen years. We need